Ooh, got the feeling, so I cry when I feel.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Majestic Flunky. I know it's been a long time. I apologize, it's been way too long since I made a YouTube video. I've been going garage selling, a lot of things have changed in my life. I lost a whole nother person out of my body. Now I have my own apartment. I'm living with my fiance, who likes going to garage sales with me, so it's really nice. But I do have a pickups video to talk about, so let's get to that. So I decided to go out this weekend. They were having a ton of community garage sales on the map, so we spent a lot of time. I actually didn't find anything until one large sale and one large opportunity. So I walk up to this garage sale. There's a couple parent-like figures there. We had already been striking out during the day. There wasn't much going on. It would look like it was about to rain, so my hopes were kind of down. So I asked if they have any video games. They say, actually, yeah, my son has tons of video games. And they brought out some Game Boy stuff and 3DS stuff. And PS3 stuff. Also PS4 stuff. So tons of video game things. And I was able to look through them. They really weren't comfortable selling me the stuff right away. So I started making offers. The stuff I was seeing was crazy, ridiculous, unbelievable amounts of stuff. And at first they let me walk away with a few things. So let me show you the games that I got at first. Pokemon Emerald, Sudoku Fever, Lunar Legend, Pokemon Ruby, Final Fantasy IV, Final Fantasy VI, Pokemon Sapphire, and Pokemon Fire Red. So that was the first set of Game Boy games that I got at the sale. Then I was able to grab some PS3 and PS2 games. So I'm gonna go through the PlayStation games. Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, Kingdom Hearts HD Remix, The Last of Us, Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD Remix, Splinter Cell Trilogy, Wild Arms Alter Code F, and Eco and Shadow Colossus Collection. So here's the PS1 games that the dad brought out. Metal Gear Solid, Medieval 2, Blaster Master Blasting Again, Final Fantasy VIII, Brave Fencer Mushashi, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy IX. So all of that was $30 right away. So in between this, the mom was frantically texting her son, you know, what do you want for this? What do you want for that? And it seemed like he was starting to get upset about me taking the stuff. So there was a stopping point. They were like, all right, stop. Like you can't take any more. And I was kind of depressed. So I played it cool. I was pretty happy with what I got so far. That actually made the garage sale day and made it pretty easy to go to work later. But I left my phone number with the parents, and I said, hey, like if there's any way like that he wants to get rid of the rest of the stuff, I'm willing to pay like a lot of money. And like please text me back. I want this stuff. Get out of here. So they're like, he gets off at 2 o'clock. If you want to come back later in the day or in the next few days, I'll have him give you a call or text, letting you know what he wants to do with the games. So, like I said, I was pretty happy with what I had already, but I was anticipating a text later that day. 2 o'clock rolls around, I don't receive anything. Then finally at 7:30, I receive a text from the son. He said, hey, my parents gave you all my video games. Do you want more? I was like, absolutely, that sounds great. I ran home, I picked up Jenna, my fiance, and we drove about 30 minutes away from our apartments to this guy's house. So, in all honesty, when we got there, he seemed pretty defeated. His parents are obviously willing to take the money for the games, but he wasn't. I think he was in the process of going to college, and he's trying to get rid of stuff so that his parents don't have to hold it behind. I get there. He has all this stuff, some stuff from earlier and more stuff that wasn't there. So let me go through this stuff and I'll tell you how much I paid for it at the end. So he brings out this tub full of, it's a Pokemon card tub, but it's full of different Game Boy games, and I have them right here. Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Silver, Pokemon Trading Card Game, Pokemon Crystal, Pokemon Red. This guy really liked Pokemon. He actually had extra copies of some of the Game Boy Advance games. I don't know why. I don't know if he had a brother or anything like that, but that's the way it seemed. Pokemon Leaf Green, like I said, 2 copies of Pokemon Leaf Green, Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland, Battle Arena Toshinden, Final Fantasy 1 and 2, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Lego Star Wars, almost done. A couple of action replays, and then miscellaneous pieces and stuff in this little case and container. I threw some of the games in here that I've already talked about, so that's cool. So with all those games, he actually had 2 systems that he brought out for me, which will lead into the next stack of games. So the first system is a system that I've only gotten 2 other times. Once from a friend and once from another garage sale. My friend Kiana donated one to me. I had to fix it up, make it look all pretty. The second one was at a garage sale a long time ago. So this is a Game Boy Micro. So no cable, no nothing, but I actually have a spare cable to charge it with, obviously, and it works fine. And then the next system, like I said, will lead into the next stack of games, the last stack of games that I have. The next system is a blue 3DS XL, great condition, still has the stylus in the back too, great working condition. It actually had some games on there too. But yeah, alright, and like I said, this last stack of games has to do with the 3DS. He had some DS and 3DS games, obviously. This probably, in all honesty, being my favorite part of the pickup. The Pokemon games were nice, and I like getting those, but the titles in this are pretty crazy. Crazy. Not crazy, not gravy. Crazy. New Super Mario Bros. All these games are complete in box. Final Fantasy 3, New Super Mario 64 DS, Final Fantasy 4, Kirby Superstar Ultra, Kirby Squeak Squad, Kirby Mass Attack, and Chrono Trigger. I picked up Chrono Trigger a while back on DS, and I was just looking at the prices for shits and giggles. A lot of the DS and 3DS games I'm keeping for my personal collection. But they have shot up in price ridiculously, and I imagine it's because of the pandemic, but I didn't know Chrono Trigger would go for $100 and something, complete and crazy, so that was a great find. So wrapping up with the 3DS games. Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D, Star Fox 64 3D, Legend of Zelda Link Between Worlds, Pokemon Y, Animal Crossing New Leaf, Fire Emblem Awakening, and Legend of Zelda's Majora's Mask. I can't talk today, I'm sorry. Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. So as for mentioned, I paid $30 for everything earlier. I paid a combined $90 in total for everything that I've showed you today, which is a great deal. A ridiculous, crazy haul. The one that I'm glad to bring back to YouTube, and set the stage, hopefully, for a few more Majestic Funky videos. Like I said, I'm sorry for such a long time in between. I hope some of y'all are still here. It seems like some of y'all are still here. And hopefully this will give me some traction to move forward. But thank you for staying along. And I'll see you next time.